Hi there, everyone. This is my weekly report for the week of May the 8th, 2023. This report is also in as a blog on my website, jenniferangel.com, if you prefer to read it. Okay, let's get going. Let's see what's happening. So, the lunar eclipse was actually today while I'm recording this, May the 5th, pretty intense. And even though it's like past, the energy of the eclipse can be felt, for up for about 6 months. So whatever is transforming right now in your life, or, what is still in process, just be patient and let it unfold because, we're also in a Mercury retrograde transit still. So we're not coming out of that until the 15th. So you just want to, try to get out of your own way a little bit and just see what sort of transforms and what comes together over this time. All right, so this week's vibrational planetary energy, let's have a look. So early in the week, the sun is going to conjunct with Uranus. So with the conjunction, it means that they're both at the sun and Uranus, both at the same degree in the same sign. And in this case, it's Taurus. So which reminds me, happy birthday, Taurus. Okay, so Mercury retrograde is also in Taurus, so there's quite a few lots of activity around the Taurus. When the sun is in the sign, then you find that there's lots of other things sort of happening around there. So with Mercury retrograde, because the Taurus likes to be so organized and methodical, it can sort of cause some confusion in that sense. And of course, anything that happens with under the Uranus vibration, so with the Uranus and the sun, that can literally just come out of the blue, almost like bang, blindsiding you. So you have to be a little bit flexible and ready to like move, when things sort of come together. And also, I mean, when there's so much going on, your life can feel like it's sort of messy. And of course, when your life gets messy, then that means that your life is changing in some way. Once again, try not to push against it too much, try to get out of your own way a little bit to just see what sort of takes place. So, and, to just like, avoid getting caught up in, all the chaos. You want to remember to breathe. I know that sounds like a ridiculous thing to say because, we breathe automatically, right? Okay. But, sometimes when we're stressed or in chaos, then our breath becomes shallow and short. Okay. So instead, just be conscious of taking a deep breath, like bring it right up. And then at the top, I like to hold for a few seconds and then slowly exhale. And you do that 5 or 6 times, then you'll be amazed at how centering and calming that is. So you want to do deliberate breathing just to sort of like calm the senses, all right? So Mercury, even though Mercury is in retrograde, it does have entered 2 what's called sextiles. Now, the sextile indicates that certain opportunities and possibilities can head your way, okay? And as Mercury is the planet of communication, education, and creativity, the news can come through now about new developments that captured your interest. So the first sextile is with Venus. So it's Mercury and Venus. Venus is the goddess of love and money, and the other one is between Mercury and Saturn. So I'm just checking that. Yes, it is. And in fact, it's the other way around. The Mercury and Saturn one comes in first, but they're like 12th and 11th, 12th, 13th, so they're all like bunched up together. So and Saturn is the planet of business and establishments and steady development. Saturn likes to steadily move forward. So, this could be, something great that's about to come in for you and take place. But don't be surprised if there are delays because, as I said, Mercury is still retrograde. So, the energy of Saturn will open up, business, career, and work opportunities. Now, of course, it all depends on, it has that vibrational energy. So, and then it depends on how it's going to influence you on your sun sign, and then, of course, where it lands in your birth chart, what sort of a house it lands in, and what area, which means what area of life is going to land in. So if you've never had your chart done, this is a great time to do it because there's so much going on. And also I still have a discount on the site. I'm not 23%, so I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep that up. So this is a great time to do a full chart reading. A full chart reading is always more expensive because it takes more work and more preparation and more time to give it. So that's the reason there. And of course, you can just have a normal sort of 30 or 60 minute session just to see what's happening sort of right now. Okay. Now, the second sextile, between Mercury and Venus, this is going to focus your attention on money and encourage you, because let's not forget Venus is, love and money, and Mercury is actually in Taurus, which is one of the money houses. Okay. So it's going to just encourage us all to make smart choices, and choices that will set, solid foundations in place, not superficial and not like fleeting outcomes. And on the love scene, because yes, let's not forget Venus also governs love as well as money. So this is a message just to keep your heart open. You want to keep your heart open to receive. And also when you're giving like advice or talking to people, then you want to speak from your heart. Okay. So, Venus will also be in what's called a trine aspect with Saturn. Now, the trine is like an easy aspect. So it's like opens up. It's like the path of least resistance, let's say. But that's all very well, but you still have to recognize the coincidences, the meetings of serendipity, and just like the cues. So you want to look for the cues that are coming from the universe to you, so then you recognize that cue and the synchronicity, and that's really your message that, yeah, okay, this sort of looks right, it feels right, let's go ahead. Okay. And then right at the end of the week, Mercury starts to enter its stationary direct transit. Yay. Okay, that's going to occur on the 15th. So for the last few days, excuse me, no, this week and the first few days of next week is going to be what's, in that turn where it goes either stationary direct out of retrograde or stationary retrograde in retrograde. We get these couple of days either side. That's called the storm, and it's the most disruptive energy. Okay, so we're not really out of it until about the middle of next week. And then, of course, we go into what's called the shadow. If you're interested in knowing more about the transits of Mercury, I do have if you go into my blog on jenniferangel.com, plus there's a video on it where I explain all the transits. Okay, it's quite sort of interesting. So during this time, the crucial sort of storm time, and I must say, when it's like coming out of it, applying out of it, rather than sort of coming in, then it's softer. So thankfully, right? But even still, you want to be just aware it's not really a time to take risks. It's not really a time to, be making sort of impulsive decisions. I mean, as I always say, Mercury does not always wait for, life doesn't always wait for Mercury to come out of retrograde, but you want to just take a step back, think things through, see what's happening, and, get advice, do your due diligence, your homework, and, think through if you're making any major decisions that can be life-changing during that time, all right? And always, really, So moving forward, it's all systems go. So for this week, while we're moving out of this energy, you want to be just mindful of how you move forward. Be patient, watch for the signs, watch for both the red and the green flags, okay? All right, so let's have a look at each sign now. And this is just a quick overview published in Star Magazine and also in written form on my horoscope page, okay? All right, so Aries, don't hold back with love. Say how you feel, okay? So, but don't ask the sweetheart to live up to an impossible dream like this compromise to be made, right? And with communication, try to be diplomatic rather than just blurt something out. And all right, and at home, there's could be a development. Be open-minded because it could be the start of something fabulous. Okay. All right, so Taurus, your life is about to change. You got like the eclipse, Mercury, the sun, it's all in your, sign at the moment. So love and money are your two main priorities in life. And, excuse me, they can be all tied up together in some way right now, okay? But there could be some delays with Mercury in your sign, so don't get despondent, just stay on track, just keep moving forward one step at a time, even if they're small steps. So it's important that you do not take your eye off the prize right now, okay? Because right now, what you're doing is you're building a future with security, and that's important to Taurus. Gemini, nothing is forever, Gemini, okay? So situations do eventually change. And, you're in a good position right now to act on a financial opportunity that's, due to come your way. So, just stay focused on that. And with love and friendship, there's a chance for a new beginning, but you want to let go of the past and let go of any petty issues. You're usually pretty good at that. So, let's do that. Cancer, love can really just rock your world at the moment, literally. Okay, so both Central Venus and Passionate Mars are both in your sign. This is the love duo planet. So stand by because romance really is in the air. You want to clear your schedule just to tune into your inner wisdom and just create some solo thinking time. And that'll help you just make the right decisions at the right time to move forward, okay? And Leo, your career gets like a big push in the right direction now. So stay confident. You want to get inspired and just mastermind your way to the top. Think about what you want, how you're going to get there, what are your action plans. Make sure your mindset is right too. You want to be very disciplined with your time management right now. Don't let people just come in and rearrange your day, take over your day, okay? And you get ready to knuckle down for some hard work, but it's going to all be worth it for you. And for love, to attract love, just be yourself, okay? Don't try to be what someone else wants you to be. Just step out in your most authentic self. Okay, so Virgo, to follow your dreams and to make them reality, just be true to you. I feel like I just said this to Leo. Sometimes when the signs are, closer together, you've got like the similar vibratory energy, okay? But you want to pay attention to how you feel, You're always there. You're very sort of giving, trying to help other people. And that's great. That's part of who you are. But don't let it take place of looking after yourself as well. Social connections can bring in like new energy around work at the moment. So you get out and be a little bit social. And for love, if you need to have a heart to heart, then go ahead and do that. It can strengthen the love bond. Be diplomatic about it. Okay, it'll all work out. Okay, so Libra, if you need assistance with a money matter, then guess what? You're in luck because the information seems to be just coming to you. I'd ask for it to come as well, talk to your angels, God, a higher source, whoever you relate to, and ask, to ask for the information to be revealed that you need, particularly in concerning financial situations. Remember, Mercury is retrograde, so you want to make sure you get all the facts. Just don't, take it on hearsay of what someone else does or says. And with love, I mean, an intimate discussion. And what I mean by intimate discussion is really saying how you feel. Like, say your truth, be true to you, and that can set the record straight. Okay, don't assume someone else knows how you're thinking and feeling. The Scorpio, all right, so seems like a creative project has this like stamp of success. So you want to get ready for action and just be open for new ideas. I mean, when you're curious about other people, and what they're doing and what they have to offer, and then it shows that you're interested, and then that opens the door for those people to come to you, okay, and share their ideas, because I mean, we love it when people are interested in us. Okay, what's our favorite topic? Ourselves, but do try to stay clear of people who just love to complain. The ones they just like, if there's not a drama going on in their life, then they don't feel alive. So you want to just sort of stay clear of that, because they can really just dampen your spirit, and you don't need that right now. Okay. Sagittarius, so your work life is in overdrive. Okay, so you want to get organized. Just when you think that you push to the limit, then another opportunity can come in, and that's just impossible to say no to. So yeah, organization and with a little flexibility is your key for there right now for that. Love planet Venus and Mars, they're going to could tempt you just to cut loose at work a bit and get out and enjoy yourself. So, it's about balance. I mean, we all have like priorities, and our priorities can change, from different times in our life. So even though there seems to be a lot going on with work for you right now, then you want to still have some balance in your life, okay? So don't feel guilty about it. Capricorn, okay, what's going on for us? Our love life takes on a higher level of importance. Yay, I like that. Okay, I hope the stars are right on this one. So, but you make time. Same thing that I was just saying to Sagittarius. You want to make time, okay? Like move away, step back, move away from the desk, okay? And if you need to solve an awkward situation, particularly around a personal situation or love, then just be open to communicating. Just like, don't be demanding, just say how you feel. Rather, it's a difference of telling somebody what they didn't do and telling somebody how you feel. Okay, so it comes from a different vibratory place. So keep that in mind. And when it's about money, common sense rules, okay, integrity is always important, and that seems to be important right now too. Aquarius, the people you connect with now can really be influential in some way to do with career, business, or work, okay? And if you've been thinking about having like a overhaul or creating a new image, a new attitude, a new image, this is really a great time to reinvent yourself. So if you've thought about that, then think no more, just step into it. And you know, I mean, you're a very friendly person, you love to socialize, and right now it's like discussions with people can really open up possibilities and give you something to think about. And with love, with Venus and Mars, where they're positioned in your sun, your solar chart, it can really heighten your attraction factor. So yeah, this is a great time for Aquarius to reinvent yourself on some way. And Pisces, okay, so you have a chance for a new beginning with love, okay? So it's romance, it's passionate, it's intense, with just a touch of mystery, just the way you like it, okay? And so be open to that. And if you need to get your point across for someone, don't put it off, okay? Be diplomatic, but speak up, say what's on your mind. You're a highly intuitive sign, and, you know, sometimes you know, you need to realize that not everybody has that natural, intuitive, or instinctual DNA. You have it like in your zodiac DNA. It's part of who you are. So the point is, don't expect other people to know how you're feeling just because you're able to tune into their energy readily. They may not be able to do the same thing. All right. All right, so luck to everybody. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a great week. Bye for now.